Alright, folks. Here we go. So it begins. Have we really had 17 subs today? Uncle Apples, good to have you here, man. Hope you're having a nutritious day. Alright, folks, welcome to what will probably be a crazy long game. So, to start, get the hey guys in the chat for YouTube. Hold on. Welcome, guys, to what is going to be a crazy long free-for-all Diplo game. I'm recording this for YouTube, but you can still say hello to YouTube if you would like. I'm going to quickly, as always, toggle through all the players. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for watching the YouTube or the Twitch video. Why am I blind? Oh, there's the king. Okay. I'm trying to control group all of these darn kings. And, of course, everybody's sending their kings into castles. So, you know what? We forget about it, okay? This is played on the HD edition with all the expansions. We are doing a real-world map, and it is Britain. And I've never casted a game on this before. And this is going to be interesting, as we have multiple players isolated. And disclaimer, I'm not good with geography, so I'm going to say north, south, east, and west. I'm not going to try and guess where in Britain certain things are. Maybe after I go to London, I'll be able to help out a little bit more with these casts. But in the yellow, we have Canadian Ninja playing as the Mongols. In the red is Spooky Sean playing as the Britons. In the gray, we have Shulker playing as the Mayans. In the green, we have Super Lisko. Super Lisko is playing as the Ethiopians. Ooh, get his king. Get his king. Get his king. Get it. Yep, got it. In the teal, we have Monk playing as the Chinese. I'm not sure what has got... I guess he ran into... Oh, he sent multiple units into Green's castle. He's killing a boar out here. I just hear death everywhere at this guy's base. In the blue is Too Crazy for Nick playing as the Goths. And in the purple, we have JDC playing as the Spanish. Now, 3 players are isolated. You can see Spooky Sean's base is isolated. He's going to have the transport to go kill anybody. He's a decent water civilization, but not fantastic. Then we have Canadian Ninja also isolated in the north. In the south, we have JDC. Drunk Goat is telling me this as if I'll remember it. Top corner is Scandinavia. Right corner is France? Did you mean France? And the other island is Ireland. Player 1 in Scotland. Others in England. Okay, that's pretty complicated. I'll probably forget it all, but there you go. Assuming he is right, there you go, chat. But thank you for stopping by today. I did allow them to pick civs, and it is last man standing, so only one person can win at the end of the day. The downside, I'm already looking at the map. The downside is it's going to be very difficult for players to trade. It would be sick to see some trade cogs. The trade cogs aren't normally the best. I would really like to see trade cogs. Guys, get the woo-woo-woos in the chat. I put it on hardest for this reason. I feel so evil now. That wolf came out of nowhere. And T90 Babe is gonna get T90 wrecked. Unbelievable. What? What? He said denied. Woo, T90, suck it. Canadian Ninja. Oh, that's funny. He knew I put it on hardest. Fair play. I'm still really amazed at how the villager's alive. I don't know how that's possible. But anyway, that's a funny start to this game. Oh man, just a slaughter over here underneath Super Lisko's TC. There is a bunch of lag, I can already tell for these guys. But yeah, funny start to this game, of course. What I was saying is trade's going to be difficult. Maybe Canadian Ninja will be able to trade with Spooky Sean. This is played on next board, by the way, because we don't always play these settings, so I wanted players to be familiar, or be able to see everything, because it's complicated. So I think it's 3 main gold piles, or 3 gold piles altogether for each player. If this game goes on past an hour, hour and a half, which it usually does, we're going to need to see some trade. Misto, I can't add a T90 bait emote until we get the next sub slot, man. So, not that I will add that, no promises, but when we do get the next sub slot, I will allow all the people on the stream to vote on a couple options that I'll make. I mean, Canadian Ninja, he does have the 3 golds. I think he has the same amount of stone as well. But his problem is he's going to need to get to the mainland. A Canadian Ninja knows all about Brexit, I imagine. That's how he got there. Fishing is very important. Anytime there's a water map you want to fish, this is no bueno from JDC. Because what are they doing? Hugging? Like, is there even a fish here? Might be fish underneath, but there's deep fish right here, and this is played on Nick Sports. It's JDC. When you watch this, make sure you get the deep fish, and that goes to anybody. Shore fish are one of the slowest collecting resources in the game. Deep fish, one of the fastest. The Welsh in the chat are complaining I didn't mention that Gray is in Wales, so that makes it even more complicated for you. Oh, I already forgot, but I'm assuming you guys will remember. So this is the Welsh player. Okay, so let's look at the alliances. Super Lisco's fast castling. By the way, Super Lisco is the highest rated player in this game when it comes to HD rating. He is allied with everybody except Monk, which I find interesting. Monk is bottom scorer, and Monk has already ran into this castle. You would think Monk would want to be friends with him, but maybe he's holding a little bit of a grudge. Look how close they are. This is going to be messy. We are definitely going to see some T90 Kings get T90 wrecked. We'll toggle on through the players here. I am interested to see what these guys that are isolated are going to be doing. Ally... I guess Monk has not allied anybody, because Spooky Sean is allied with everybody except Monk. Let's look to Monk next, just to verify this. No! He has some alliances. So, he's just being very picky. And that pickiness will probably lead to him being in the Twitch chat first after he gets wrecked, but hey, it's okay. Is it Diplo? It is Diplo, my friend. While I'm looking at the alliances and whatnot, a Monk has now lost his scout, and we will look at Too Crazy for Nick, who's on the way to the Castle Age. He hasn't played in 5 months. This is the first time he's been able to play on a stream in a long time, so looks like he hasn't lost his touch. He is allied with everybody but Monk, which is probably the right thing to do here. Ally everybody, get Karto, and see what you can think of. T90 is the best caster out there on Twitch. Well, Troops, I think you are the best chatter on Twitch. And I'm sure the rest of the chat will agree. So, everybody is docked. It wouldn't be a bad idea to go YOLO with the fish boom, because there's deep fish everywhere. Now, I would still not recommend trying to snipe people's fish. I wouldn't be that greedy because that'll come back to haunt you. But I've actually done that before. If you guys remember, there was a game I uploaded onto YouTube, and what was it, guys? I forget the title of it. It was Pilgrims. We've done that a million times, but I was actually playing in that one, and I believe a red player playing as Koreans was trying to kill me, and then somebody sniped him. I'm sure you guys remember. I ended up winning that game. Spoilers. And in that game, I made the mistake, in my opinion, of going after Red's fish. If I didn't get any help with the snipe, I would have died. I was Huns, if that helps you remember. Since they don't know the map, the question is, will I scout Canadian Ninja? Well, they're going to know he's here. Because Karto, so they can see all of their allies' point of view. And also this is played on Export, so everything they have in Export is visible. And I think that's a really good idea. Now, what is this? What? The aggression from the get-go from Too Crazy for Nick. Now, his name is not actually Nick, by the way. His name is Fabian, but I always called him Nick because, I don't know, it's just very easy for me to say that, because Nick is in his username. A Monk is going to try and wall up, probably regretting he didn't make any friends. He's going to need an awful lot of walls in a very short time period. I also noticed there is a transport somewhere. Where did that transport go? We'll look back for it. Oh, can he get the walls up? Quick wall, dude! Quick wall it! Rat-a-tat-tat! Come on, tap it! Tap it! Tap it! Yes! Okay, he's walled here. And he will be walled here. Assuming there's no hole, he's fine. Yeah, no hole. Woo! That was way too close for comfort. Now, where did Nick send the transport? He sent, I believe, 2 villagers. Oh. Oh, he's gonna dock here. This is a smart move because of all the fish. Love it. Super Lisco. No units in his castle. He is Ethiopian, so I'd probably prefer to go with regular units. Lots of eco going for him. Canadian Ninja over here is fishing like crazy. There was another wolf, and I guess the wolf didn't get a kill. Feels bad. I think Canadian Ninja needs to kill somebody early so he can get the land. If I'm Super Lisco, there's no way I'm letting him land here with PCs. Same with everybody else. Maybe... yeah, I don't know. Everybody is going to want to hold to their area. This is the one area where Canadian Ninja could find a spot to place a PC. But I don't know how long he'd last there. Yeah, Monk is still in the feudal age. He hasn't clicked up yet. He probably should. He is walling though, and he should have no issue with that as long as he stone walls here. The trouble for Monk is he's not friends with Super Lisco, and Super Lisco will end his life at some point in this game. That's my prediction. But we're gonna see longswords from Monk to combat the Huskarls. But the thing is, Nick is on multiple town centers. He has lots of fish. I think he's gonna have a huge edge. This was Civ pick, Mr. Drunk Goat. Okay, we haven't looked at Spooky Sean in a while. And Spooky Sean is going to be on 3 town centers. Now, if you're seeing a skill difference when you watch, we allow anybody to play in these games. So, if you're ever interested in playing but you don't think you're that experienced, get some experience and play. Doesn't hurt. You can always be friends. I think Monk's biggest problem is he hasn't made any friends early on and now everyone wants to kill him. But sometimes the weaker players do have a chance just because they're not attacked. Now on this map it will be a little bit different. Crazy Nick just collecting as much stone as possible out here. This is smart. Also notice there's a TC for Shulker, but we're at this. Yeah, more stone and more gold. I wonder if Spooky Sean is going to be tempted to kill some fish. I think it'd be a bad thing for this game to see Spooky Sean and Canadian Ninja fight. I think this is purely in defense. I want to see Canadian Ninja and Spooky Sean use trade cogs, which are pretty bad, by the way, because the unit pathing, and they can be killed all in one shot by a navy. But still, I'd like to see that. Okay, so no signs of any other attacks at the moment. There's a Mangonel for Crazy Nick, and he's going to try and stop the walls. Has Monk run out of stone? Because he's transitioned to stone walls. Oh, this is not good. That was the wrong wall to attack. If you're blue, you attack the corner piece, and then these 2 pieces still block you. But still, I have faith that he'll be able to get in here. Let's see what Monk has in defense. Well, he hasn't gotten longsword yet, but he has a lot of man-at-arms. And it sucks for him because there's 3 golds here. I believe 1 is Nick's, but 2 are his own. It makes sense why there would be an engagement here. Still no longsword on the way in. He could go longsword. Now, men-at-arms have a defense upgrade. They might do okay against these Huskarls, who will also have a defense upgrade. The Mangonel should go down. And I think the Huskarls will go down as well. It just won't be near as effective as longswords. Though, I have to say, I don't often see man-at-arms versus Huskarls. Yeah, Huskarls will be forced to go back. If it was longswords, it'd be a big difference, and Monk wouldn't have lost as much. I love the transports from these players, getting all the extra resources. The ADC is now on the gold. And he's moved on to deep fish. I love this TC from Shulker. I do think he'll struggle in post-Imperial as Mayans, but he could try and TC all these extra golds. Monk is now walling this side as well. This is not going to end well for Monk. He doesn't have a lot of wood to access without being in range of the enemy. But he's moved his walls forward here. Super Lisco has a pretty crazy boom. To put things in comparison, Monk is going to be at 45 population now. Super Lisco is at 100 population and no military. And Nimino, this is Britain. And the one thing I remember is Shulker is in Wales. Thank you, Drunk Goat. Is this Ireland's for Crazy Nick? I don't know. I said I wouldn't guess, and I just did. Is Monk gonna go for a transport to escape? Well, hold on. I don't mean for this to sound like I'm picking on Monk, because I'm definitely not. This guy is the only one that's actually contributing to action at this point. But an outpost is a questionable... Okay, it's Scotland! I was testing you guys! An outpost is an interesting decision. I thought he was trying to get some line of sight. Maybe he just wants to see any potential sneaks. I totally knew that. I was just testing you guys. I'm sure you guys believe me. I prefaced this game with I don't know anything about geography, and especially don't know how to compare it to Age of Empires maps. Blame the education system in America. What we learned in history class was we'd have multiple choice questions that were basically trick questions, which I thought was the most ridiculous thing. Be like, what year did this happen? And the answer would be 1876, and then there'd be 1867 and 1877. They're just stupid trick questions. Didn't actually learn anything half the time. And I think I only had geography at a much younger age, to be honest. So all Age of Empires builders filled that part of the brain. Okay, is anybody on their way to Imp? I wouldn't be surprised. Strong economy for Spooky Sean. Canadian Ninja is an Imp. His King's here. What did I hear a second ago? I'm not sure what I heard. Well, I'm sure what I heard, but I'm not sure what was making the noise. Canadian Ninja's in Imp, and he's gonna go full water control, which he should do. I think he should go full water control in one area, then land some units, get some siege workshops, and maybe a castle and go Mangadai. Crazy Nick is on the way to Imp. Super Lisco's almost in Imp, and he's going with these ranges. Maybe this is what I heard. It was definitely arrow fire. Ethiopians have a fantastic military line. They can go with the faster firing arbalest, halberdier, great siege, probably one of my favorite civs. Okay, so I've heard yellow is in Netherlands. I've heard yellow is in Norway. So it makes me feel good. That's all I have to say, that you guys don't know either. Red is in Netherlands. But I thought he's in Britain. He's British. Also, it is kind of confusing that this map is called Britain and there's other countries involved, but whatever. That's not going to be the focus of the cast, guys. Super Lisco says, want to be friends. Who do you want to be friends with? Probably Mr. Monk here. Monk, say yes. Press enter and say yes. Okay, Canadian Ninja has accepted.
Always fun to watch a community game.
Dia Conera, welcome back for 3 months. Thank you so much, dude. Also, I'm a scrub, and I missed Mr. B4. B4, if you're still there, thank you for subbing 16 minutes ago. That's absolutely awesome. Anyway, I'm gonna avoid the geography questions for the remainder of the stream today. I think we're gonna see action pretty quick. And Nick has already shown that he wants to kill a teal. And he probably wants these gold. He's gonna go champion, I assume, and he could go for Trebs right off the bat. I'm waiting for the Elite Cannon Galleon upgrade from Canadian Ninja. Does anybody else want to see Canadian Ninja and Spooky Sean team up? I think that'd be really cool. They'd control the Navy, they could trade, we could see stocks all along the edge trade from Spooky Sean, and go over to this stock from Canadian Ninja. Probably better than this one because they would run into the cliff. Notice how these fish are in the middle of the rock? I didn't know rockfish were in this game, but it happens. Very much. Good to see you here. Why won't my messages show in T90 small text scroll? I obviously can't pay attention to if they are or aren't. I don't know why they would not. Maybe because your username says spambot in it? I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe you haven't verified your email. Possibly you haven't verified your email for Twitch or something like that. Now, this castle is not going to stay up for very long, but Monk did kill a couple of villagers. I do think he's doomed, though. Because if Nick really has his sights set on Mr. Monk here, Monk is in the castle age, and he's up against Goths as Chinese. We're going to see Champion, we're going to see Huskar, we're going to see everything that Goths have in their disposal. Chat, who are you rooting for in this game, by the way? Because it is heating up now. The first player might be dead in the next 5-10 minutes. It is a Monk sandwich. Monk is the meat of the sandwich. Nick is going to push, and then potentially Super Lisco as well. I didn't see this, though. How did that happen so fast? It's hard to see gray on the mini-map when you don't have a mod that enhances the color. Super Lisco is not messing around. He's just going to kill Shulker. And I feel bad for Shulker. This is very bad for everybody else because Super Lisco gets all these resources. Oh, we have the Navy moving in on Crazy Nick's fish. This is going to be annoying. JDC with the aggression as well. And Nick is going to need that food. Okay, I still don't see any cannon galleons for Canadian Ninja. However, he's looking to transport some of these elite Mangadai. Still no transport for Spooky Sean. That amazes me as well. I would have sent some villagers to build TCs and all these extra golds. It's going to be really hard for Spooky Sean to win this game as Britons. Britons, when Goths are involved, and Ethiopians, so many Siths can counter them pretty easily. Is Monk going to get picked on again? Why does no one like this guy? What did he say? What did he do? Oh, man. He has no friends, guys. No friends. Can we get some Bible thumps in the chat for Monk? Because this is just sad. T90 cries some Bible thumps because this poor guy. He's gonna try. I don't see him surviving. I think he should think about running. And Crazy Nick is gonna land some villagers here, build some barracks. Luckily, Monk has the outpost, so he knows it's coming, but I don't think he can stop it. Nimino, the answer for why no overlay is because every time... I had a version, but every time it gets updated, I need new like passwords or something, as far as I know, and I didn't get that. I don't spend that much time on HD as it is. Oh, Shulker's been defeated. He's the first one down. I don't know where the king was, but I think we kind of expected that one. His king got wrecked. But yeah, Nimino, I'm not on HD that often, and I didn't even use it when I cast it for Escape Gaming the other day. Alright, so Monk will probably be the next one to go down. I'm trying to follow all the different areas of the map, though, because there can be different attacks. Like, this, for example, could end up being very bad for Crazy Nick. But I do think it's just going to be... everyone's just teaming up on Peel. Elite Mangadai, he's in the castle age. He hasn't even asked for help at this point. He's just trying to hold on for as long as possible. His one castle is protecting his king. And oh, the king's now running to the TC. Luckily, his king has been training. He's pretty fast. What will Super Lisco do next? That's my other question. Where's he gonna go next? Oh, this is pretty sick. Look, Shulker has... He's dead, but he's holding these relics, so no one will see it unless they scout these monks, because it's in a monk's hand. Yeah, King's in this TC now. Yeah. Monk is lagging, kill him. Exactly right. Kill the lagger. How many times have I seen that? Well, it's been pretty good up to this point. I want to kill blue, says Canadian Ninja. Get Goths out of the way. Okay, who's he saying that to? Maybe everybody. A blue's in a bit of a pickle now. There's cannon galleons from JDC. They could be elite Spanish cannon galleons as well. Water control can do a lot on this map, and without the fish and without the farming space, I think Crazy Nick will struggle. So they're conversing, trying to figure out who's going to be the one to do the dirty business. Sending trade ninja. Yes! We got it! They are trading! This is awesome! We get to see some trade cogs. How often do you get to see trade cogs? Now, in before Super Lisco spoils it, because the trade cogs are going to run right past this fish. But still... Oh! Well, hold on a second. JDC! This is amazing! JDC is going to help Monk stay alive, and I don't know for how long it will be. He's going to go down to a very low population, still in the Castle Age, but JDC has a heart, guys. This is a better love story than Twilight. And I've never seen Twilight, but I hear it's a good love story. Oh, man. The struggle for JDC is he doesn't have a lot of space here, so he's giving up an awful lot because someone's going to be taking his resources. Delete transport! You guys are sick animals. This is a family. These are all friends. This is Netherlands, right? Did you get triggered? I mean, in the second after I said that, did you get triggered? Yeah, we don't want to see the Netherlands die. I've said it before. I say cringy puns, and I make stupid jokes because I want to see the Twitch chat cringe. And I know that's really bad sometimes, but... this is bad for Crazy Nick. His king is right there. Get in the castle! Get in the castle! The cannon galleons could snipe that! Oh my gosh! This is really bad. I don't think he's paying attention to this right now. Come on, JDC. Get him! He got him! Get wrecked. That was sick. JDC saving Monk. Monk is still alive. And Too Crazy for Nick is dead. Wow. Slightly triggered. Yeah, it worked. That was great from JDC. Now, this is pretty good for JDC as he continues to send transports. Obviously, the Spanish immigration policy is pretty lenient because there's a lot of extra population coming to this island. This is pretty good for JDC. And maybe good for Canadian Ninja as well. And Canadian Ninja can land and take these resources. JDC can do that. And that's what I said. They have to clear stuff up on water, and then they can take the land. But that's a lot of trade from Spooky Sean. And if Super Lisco is out of the way, they could build docks down here and get a pretty good trade route. I don't know why you would help Monk. If you're a cutthroat individual like the rest of you are, you probably understand that Monk is probably not going to help you out much this game. And he didn't say... I would be tempted to say, send me 1,500 gold or you die. I just want to see someone say that in a community game. It's so cutthroat. But I think he's just doing it because he's a nice guy. Hey, you never know what's going to happen. Super Lisco is beasting it up, though, guys. He has... Well, he doesn't have any relics right now, but I believe there's two down here. Okay, there's one. He still doesn't see this. This is a funny moment. He still can't see that, so Shulker is denying Super Lisco some relics. But Super Lisco has plenty of gold, and that's because he took all of Shulker's land. I do notice that Spooky Sean's sending his navy this way. feel like it's going to be everybody versus Super Lisco at some point. Sean's in a decent position with all the trade and the extra gold now. Bio-Schnaps, that is so true. I'm waiting for the betrayal of the century when Monk kills JDC. Guys, this is a message to you. The next time you play in a community game, be heartless, okay? Someone saves you, kill them anyway. That's what we like to see. Oh man, that would be sick. That would be so sick. Can you imagine the salt from JDC? It would be unreal. Oh, it'd be beautiful. That's what's so great about Diplo games, because people get to make their own decisions, and sometimes they make it in line with their personality, and sometimes their personality was a lie. Well, hold on. Look where red is. You notice Monk sent his king into the TC. Now, I believe this is where the king is for JDC. And JDC doesn't have any navy here right now. I think Sean is going for it. Are they gonna fight? Just passing? Yeah, this is totally a just passing moment. He's just passing, okay? JDC says, hi, Spooky. Yeah, this is a friendly army. I'm here to help you against Monk, who's obviously going to kill you. So let me by, please. Know where Teal's king is. Well, Sean, what kind of logic is that, man? Like, JDC just saved his life. Why would he want him to die now? I don't know. But this is a pretty good game. Super Lisco has an amazing base and an amazing setup. It's going to be very hard to snipe him. There goes this king. Or not JDC. I think I said JDC. I meant Super Lisco. I hope one of the players that started away from the mainland will win this game, because they definitely had a disadvantage. Oh no! Monk! Run for your life! Okay, is JDC gonna defend him? JDC, are you gonna defend him? STC's down. We'll see what JDC does. This is where we really figure out how much of a good guy JDC is. And where are these vills gonna run? To the other side? I don't get why Spooky Sean wants to kill Monk anyway. I mean, he doesn't gain anything from that. If anything, he should be focusing on Super Lisco right now, because Super Lisco sees their trade. Super Lisco has plenty of docks, and oh, he's building. Yeah, he's gonna try and kill the trade. So no one's touching Super Lisco, which I think is an issue. They should all communicate now and say, "Hey, let's focus on Super Lisco." But again, they don't see what we see at the top left with the resources he has. Demo ships could be good, but with HD water, normally the fire and galleon combo is the best. Fire ships in front, and then getting the galleons behind. Let's look at the gold for Canadian Ninja and for Spooky Sean. Spooky Sean is profiting from this trade. He's running out of wood, guys. He's a 200 pop, though. Plenty of gold. A nice trade. He has elite longbow. Can't help but feel that he has these here so he can try and snipe. The villagers gonna go to the gold? Yeah, he definitely should do this. Go to the gold and collect as much as possible.
Mandatum.
Canadian Ninja, then. Not as much gold for him, but he is trading now. He is completely out of wood. He has no wood on his map. But he does have a castle and a TC here. This is good for Canadian Ninja. Like I said, this is a perfect area for Canadian Ninja and for JDC. JDC is not taking advantage of it. Lots of gold. And now he could maybe attack Super Lisco on the mainland with Elite Mangadai, which is what we all want to see. Now, I'm thinking about it, and I almost feel like Ethiopians can fight Mongols. If Mongols doesn't go Siege Onager, I think that Ethiopians could win with their faster firing Arbalests and their Siege Rams. So we need to see some epic upgrades for Canadian Ninja. Super Lisco building some stables now. What I love about Super Lisco's play, his base is fortified. Even the monasteries in the middle of the castles. And he's making tons of production buildings. So if he does get attacked, he's going to be able to produce from the extra production buildings. So the just passing army is just hanging out here for Spooky Sean. Canadian Ninja's getting drill. He is transports with a lot of Mangadai. Keep in mind they are all still allied with Super Lisco. I wouldn't want to fight Super Lisco with this base. And they can guess his king is in this castle. I would love to see a push from Canadian Ninja here. Can we get some... what do we want? T90 champs for Canadian Ninja, because I have faith in him. Build some siege workshops and start pushing, man. You can do it. And how long is it going to be till Super Lisco starts killing your trade anyway? Well, what's JDC up to now? It's been a while since we've talked about him. Well, he's kind of struggling for space and for resources. And oh, he is defending Spooky Sean. And he didn't patrol. This is oh boy. This is oh, JDC. Guys, never click a unit. Never click a unit. Always patrol, because patrol will go into the closest units at the time. If you click a unit and they send that unit far away, this is what happens. And that's he finally realized, but he lost a lot more than he should have there. Yeah, always patrol, never click. We need to do something about Lisco now. Canadian Ninja, he is the team leader. And Lisco is also building docks on this side. This guy's not messing around. Okay, we still could see a Heartless moment. Come on, let's see a Heartless moment. Just ungarrison heal. You know what? You could, if Red had his Navy here, you could set your TC here and just ungarrison Teal's King. That would be awesome. It wouldn't even be on you then. You could say it was a misclick. Use 3 versus them 2. Yes. Alright. Well, this is a much better engagement for Purple. He should win this one. Yeah, Sean can't fight these fast fires and the galleons behind. That being said, Purple not engaging with them, but yeah, Sean's gonna have to run back. Another castle for Super Lisco. Siege Workshop for Canadian Ninja. I'm trying to figure out if they have a plan. This is a small engagement in the grand scheme of things, but a lot of Navy from Spooky Sean. So I guess they want to clean up the JDC and Monk. I don't understand that decision. I would probably have Spooky Sean pressure on water and try and damage Super Lisco over here. And then I would have Canadian Ninja go on land. I can't kill Lisco alone. He sees this coming. Well, that is definitely true. I think Super Lisco's in a great position to deal with anybody. Building siege workshops and preparing himself. Okay, transport's going down for Purple. And oh, a huge battle down here as well. Which, again, I think Purple should win if he starts attacking, because the fires are going down in front. You know, it's rough. Elite cannon galleons are great against buildings. They're also great against other ships if they're actually firing. But the moment galleons get close, you're wasting a lot of expensive units. So hard to say what this fight will be like, but there is a castle going up for Sean, so he should hold this now. Super Lisco shouldn't lose this. That is definitely right. But if we had everybody in this game team up against him, I think he would lose it. But Super Lisco is also the strongest player, so we have to Keep that in mind. Yellow is Norway? No, yellow's not Norway. He's Brazil. Maybe Spooky Sean wanted this extra gold. I still don't get why he's focusing on JDC. Of course, this is real life, so people have free will. It's gonna be hard for Spooky Sean to push on land. The Britons are not very good at pushing. Any civ that has siege rams can usually kill Britons, if it's used correctly. Going to help green. No! Don't do it! Preparing to snipe. Okay, so JDC is friends with Super Lisco. That I did not know. What is Super Lisco preparing as Purple loses all of his navy? Okay, he has fakes in his castles. He has some transports. Oh lord, this could be good. Who's he gonna snipe? Canadian Ninja and Spooky Sean can't run anywhere. If they don't have an AV available to stop these transports... Oh! Okay, Canadian Ninja says care, he is sniping. This is great. See, remember, Canadian Ninja is allies with Super Lisco right now. So he can see this. He's paying attention. Alright, we gotta pay attention to the transports. Ow. Ow. I think they'll be fine. I don't see the transports damaging them. They can just kill the transports. Pretty good kills here for Purple, killing the cannon galleons, but he doesn't have enough. So Purple is actually teamed with Super Lisco, which is pretty insane. Super Lisco should kill 90% of his villagers at this point. And there we go! Obviously hacking, because he is doing that right now. He needs population. He's gonna add navy. Canadian Ninja says, Monk, delete your walls near green. So this could be the ideal situation where Canadian Ninja attacks on land and then Super Lisco's focused on water. Now, this is a lot of galleons now. Every single one is producing. Canadian Ninja needs to think about this. What does he have in his transports? I did not see that, and I'm sure Super Lisco did. Yeah, Rams and Mangadai. Sniping party. Spooky Sean does have a navy, might be able to deal with this, but they're going to want to get out here and protect their trade. Are you guys familiar with the Age of Empires song that Nilly always plays? Do they have Siege Workshop in there? I feel like you could make a good beat with this. I feel like you could make a good song with that. I think a lot of the noises in that song is just a bunch of dying villagers and stuff. And like, villagers hitting houses and whatnot. There's so many noises involved, I don't really remember. That'd be a good base. I can help... Hold on, what do you say? I can help whenever Ninja is just on water, though. Okay. Great Wall of China will protect you, Super Lisco, if you kill JDC and I last! Oh, man! The betrayal will be real! Monk is going behind JDC's back. Now, unfortunately for you, Monk, you don't offer much to Super Lisco, but that's great. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Basically what he said was, this is kind of funny, he said this wall here, which is not even... It's not even a full wall. This wall will protect you if you kill JDC, otherwise I'll delete it. Oh, what an ultimatum. Oh, boys. Oh, boys. This is it. This is it. Super Lisco's going for it. Get some hype up in the chat for this. This is amazing. Huge navy from Super Lisco. Canadian Ninja did not respond in time. The transports are behind. Transports are gonna just hang out while Navy does the work. And the transports for Canadian Ninja are gonna need to flee, I think. because he will lose this fight, and they will potentially lose the trade as well. Now, is Sean coming to help? Sean is coming to help. Super Lisco sending empty transports. Maybe Sean can save Canadian Ninja. He needs to save his trade. He needs to save his ally now. And there go the transports for Canadian Ninja. This is a pretty cool game. So there go the transports. Keep in mind that the king is most likely here. Yeah, it's back there. Canadian Ninja can't really run. And also notable, Super Lisco can't land easy because of all the cliffs here. So the castle could focus on these transports. He's trying to get one. He didn't get it. Enough rams and enough arbalests here to kill the king potentially. Now, the transport made it over here. So we have to focus on this as Canadian Ninja is pushing in with his fast siege and elite Mangadai. Will Super Lisco have enough arbalests as Sean comes to help out? He needs to keep his arbalests alive and go for that castle immediately. He has enough arbalests to kill a king. Oh man, this is insane. This is insane! Canadian Ninja's not wasting any time with the counterattack trying to king snipe. It's going to be much more difficult for him. Super Lisco needs to go for this castle now if he wants to kill Canadian Ninja. Canadian Ninja's trying to make a push before he dies. And there he goes, but Ethiopians are kind of OP. I mean, just camping now with siege onagers, they already have faster firing archers. This is going to be disgusting for Canadian Ninja. Getting destroyed. And I think he will lose his king now. What a decisive push from Super Lisco. Maybe Canadian Ninja can run to the left and then run back through the middle here, but he's not happy. He is upset as his king is about to be sniped. Super Lisco with the snipe. Super Lisco with incredible plays in this game, killing everything here. Canadian Ninja's rams do live on, and they're gonna kill this castle, I think. But there's only an arbalest in there. That was the fake one. Wow. What a fast couple minutes there. What a great game we have. I think Super Lisco will be cleaned up on water now as Sean is all over him. But geez, that was insane. Well, Sean did help Shulker. It's just that he couldn't get there in time. Super Lisco was almost like he had Mongols there for a second. That was really fast. Oh, look, we have a beached ship. I mean, of course, this isn't a big deal, but I would like to see this fire galley kill a deer. Come on, monk. Deliver. Oh, it's a fire ship now. It was upgraded while it was beached. That makes sense. Okay, red now. Super Lisco is playing JDC like a fiddle. Coming to help. No, JDC. No. Land here, build up an army, and kill this guy. Poor Brazilians. Oh my gosh. Where did this navy come from? Hold on a second. He has 80 warships. Out of nowhere. Super Lisco could do this one alone, guys. Let's be honest. His civ and his control of this game has been unreal. He has warships over here as well. Yeah, it's going to be rough. I think... I don't see any way back for the other players, honestly. Because of their position on the map. And now lack of trade. And keep in mind that Shulker does have some relics. I mean, not Shulker. Shulker's dead. Sorry, Shulker. Super Lisco does have some relics as well. Yeah, so this navy will go down. Oh, hold on. We might have a sandwich. Spooky Sean, try and get your units here if you're paying attention. Oh, yeah, there we go. Super Lisco is wasting all of that extra gold he had on this fight. And Spooky Sean is actually holding. This is great. You know, for a second, I didn't think there was any way back. But Sean showing he can produce as well. A great bit of water control for Sean that he needs to hold on to, because he can still trade with Canadian Ninja. This castle's gonna go down. Not a big deal at this point. I think Sean put that up earlier so we can get that gold. Well, actually wood is an issue for him. He doesn't have any wood, except for a couple trees. Okay, guys. What I want in the chat is JDC take my energy. Oh, that's not the type of energy I was looking for. Look at the trade. I wonder if he's just trolling here. Does he know? If you don't know, this actually gives him 0 gold. If you look at the trade card, he gets 0 gold because of the distance. He's trying to use his Spanish trade, guys. Even though he gets 33% more gold per trip, he started at 0, so doesn't do anything. I want to see JDC snipe. I want to see JDC snipe. Unfortunately, I don't see how he's going to get any land units here without Super Lisco suspecting it. Maybe if Spooky Sean had an army here and they were fighting on land, JDC could sneak in. I don't think he recognizes. I don't think he gets the situation. Also, Monk still could go for the ultimate betrayal. He is an imp. We have petards now from JDC and Elite Conquistadors. We'll see where they go. Probably down here, as Super Lisco and JDC are teaming up on Spooky Sean. That love story I talked about earlier, Monk is not a huge part of. It seems to have shifted, and JDC is cheating on Monk with Super Lisco. They're just gonna run right through. And this is pretty bad for Spooky Sean, but who's gonna... What? He's building markets? Well, I guess he wants to shift the land trade, but who in the world is he going to trade with? In a sick turn of events, wouldn't it be something if Monk had a villager here and built a market? And then Monk and Spooky Sean somehow fought back. But I think Monk is just along for the ride. He's going to focus on Spooky Sean as well. The other thing is he has an idle trade cart, which is bothering me. If you're gonna have bad trade, you're gonna have bad trade, but JDC, come on, use the other trade cart. Make it look good, man. Unfortunately for him, Elite Petard's not available on HD, so these Petards are not gonna offer much. But he's still going for him, and I'm sure chat is still hyped about that. Look at Spooky Sean, and yeah, this is nasty. He does not have wood. And Super Lisco can basically starve him with the Hussar. Anytime Sean would get villagers here, it'd be killed instantly by the Hussars. Yeah. Makes you wonder why we saw so many markets for Sean when he can't trade, and it's a big waste of wood. I think it's more of a troll or something like that. Really super, says JDC. JDC, what are you talking about, brother? What's happening to you? Hold on. I'm trying to follow chat. I guess Super Lisco was attacking JDC. I'm not sure where. I think that JDC is going to try and snipe. There's no other reason for him to make these petards. So hopefully Sean holds on long enough and distracts Super Lisco. Sean and I had horrible maps to fight Super Lisco with. Oh, I completely agree, man. I completely agree. Yep, that's everything I talked about when the game started. This map, you know, as far as competitiveness goes, doesn't really offer much. But it's definitely different. Much better than the first Regicide Rumble game for you, Canadian Ninja. And you know what I'm talking about. I think you died to Goths within 30 minutes, and then the game was 5 hours long. JDC, take my energy. Take Blue Coffee's just passing skills. There really is no way Super Lisco should miss this. He has ships here. They have Carto. Sean says, I think I made a few too many people angry in this game. I don't think so. I don't think Sean did anything to make people angry, did he? Well, I guess he attacked JDC with his ship. But really, he just wanted the scalp of Monk. Yeah, I mean... his transport has 5 out of 5. He hasn't gotten careening yet, so... normally, you would want to get careening so you could fit 4 times the amount of units in each transport. Again, he might not know that. Just like the trade thing. Which makes it even better if he gets a snipe. The Super Lisco has all this land, so he should know when he sees transports that he's going to be the target, especially at this point in the game. Somehow Sean's still holding on. And Super Lisco didn't kill all of his trade, so that's nice. Canadian Ninja, you're still trading at least, man. Alright. At the very least, I would like to see Monk kill somebody. Oh, I didn't realize he had TCs back where he first started. Well, that's different. He's even gonna steal Crazy Nick's farms. Well, finally someone got here. Alright, it's all on Monk and JDC. And Sean to team up on Lisco. Oh no, you animal! This is the only wood he has left. I guess Sean will be able to make it down here and kill this. But isn't that something? He needs wood. He's trying to get wood, and there's ships camping there from JDC. Yeah, I'm not from Britain, but is there really a wood shortage in Britain? Because everybody else seems to be experiencing that in-game right now. I hope that JDC knows he can get an upgrade to give his transports more pop space. Because he's going to have to make a mess of transports to get all these units across. Those are the same 2 transports. Yeah, you can steal farms. So that'll actually work. Come on, Monk. I believe. What is Lisco doing? Lisco. Okay, so important point, Lisco doesn't have much gold, but he does have 4 relics. He has a lot of rams. And he might be considering winning water for a second and then transporting the rams. If he were to do that, he could kill everything. The only thing that Spooky Sean would have to defend would be villagers against rams. Britons are so bad against siege rams as it is. But when you have no wood, you can maybe make some spears out of the barracks, but oh, it's just awful. This is when I'd like to see a little bit more Diplo going on. Spooky Sean says, hey, look at Super Lisco's score. We should probably team up against him. Would it work? Doubtful, but I'd like to see the attempt. Whoa! No! Super Lisco, so incredibly smart. And the transport was very slow as well, so... yeah, that's been snuffed out. Also, Monk has changed Super Lisco to enemy. I don't think he has any big surprise planned. He is using this champion to kill his villagers, though. Navy's here from Super Lisco. It's going to kill everything JDC has. And I think this is nearing... Whoa! 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 It was on standard, guys! It was on standard! A wonder from Spooky Sean! It was on standard! I completely forgot about that. Oh man, I hope he wins it. I hope he wins it. He's sending all of his wood villagers. Wouldn't you know it, he probably was just trying to get wood so he could build a wonder. PogChamp's in the chat. He's gonna try and build a wonder. In the corner, delete this lumber camp, man. He's gonna go for it. Oh, that spices things up. So everybody else needs to contribute here, and they need to distract Super Lisco like crazy. But I feel the ram train from Super Lisco at some point. I don't know where he sent them. But, oh, what epic thinking from Spooky Sean. Okay, what does he have for resources? Not much at all. Luckily, he's still trading for a little bit of gold. But again, as Britons, you can't deal with siege rams. He has to get the wonder up first, and then he has to wait a long period of time. But JDC's going for one as well. Okay. The downside here for JDC, the Navy can range this wonder, and he doesn't have anything to defend. Unbelievable. It is last... Wait, hold on. So I don't think a wonder would do it. I had it on standard, right? And I switched it to last man standing. Last man standing is conquest only, then? I may have just gotten the chat hyped for no reason. Well, we'll know. Once he gets the wonder up, if there's a countdown, then we'll know. It'll take a while. I actually forget. Green should make a wonder. Well, yeah, Green should have... He could have made a wonder a long time ago. It does allow wonders, of course. You can build them, but I don't know... I don't know how wonder victory works on last man standing, because this never happens. It's regicide. Doesn't matter if standard or last man standing. I'm pretty sure if I had it on standard, a wonder victory would still work. Basil Cop, I'm gonna upload another video from the Viper and Jordan 23 today. And then once I upload all the ones I've already casted, we'll do another stream. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it's a very good point from Canadian Ninja. This is an awful place to build the wonder. He said if Sean put one tile space to the edge so he could surround it, it'd be so much better. Yep. And because of that, and because of the Spanish building speed, I predict JDC to get his up first. There's going to be a lot of disappointment if this doesn't give you a wonder victory or a chance at it. Not like this would stay up anyway. You can't win regicide with a wonder, can... Well, you can win with a relic victory. It's a very good point. Because remember, Blue Coffee did that in that legendary Regicide Rumble game. Joke's on you, I've been on 40 bills this whole game. Says... says Monk, who is getting cleaned up by Super Lisco. Well, at least he's got a palisade wall. The Arbalest out. He's trying, guys. And also, I think he's gonna be with JDC to the very end. Okay, we'll see in a second here. JDC actually got his up first. Unfortunately for Sean, he was unable to wrap villages around that to build it.
Mandatum?
I hope that we see the countdown in the top right. I'm skeptical because Twitch chat is always smarter than the streamer. Let's see. It's a drum roll, please. Yeah! He just has to keep it up for 350 years and there's a navy running in. But it works. It works. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. JDC's gonna... Try and convert one? This old man can micro! Run! Run away! No! Dodge! Dude! Nah, not enough faith. Okay, so this will probably go down to Super Lisco. Let's not get your hopes up. Super Lisco has cannon galleons. But Spooky Sean... he has a shot, okay? He has a shot. It's not going to be easy. All of his trade is now gone. But he might be able to do this. It is possible. It might be possible for JDC as well if he gets some navy, but I don't see where he's going to get those resources from. Super Lisco has all the mainland. Check out the Spanish vills. I think he has supremacy, but not loom. Well, he's at 3+6. I think it's normally 3+8 if you get... Yeah, I don't think he has loom. I don't remember the stats, but I don't think he has loom either. That's kind of weird. Oh man. And the cannon galleons here, JDC's gonna have to repair for an awful long time. He could use his vills to attack this ship. Kill it, man. I like how Monk is here trying to defend with the castles. It's awesome. Listen, all this is a distraction. It's just a distraction so Spooky Sean can win this game. How much is 300 years in real time? I think, well, in real time, I'm not sure, but in game time, I think it's about 40, 45 minutes, which is a long period of time. Oh! Canadian Ninja just baited Super Lisco towards these castles. Even Canadian Ninja is helping from the dead. Yeah, this is gonna go down. Sad day for JDC. And his king and Monk's king is here. And JDC is saying, after we helped you. Yeah, please, dude. Super Lisco just wants to win this game. But it's a very sad day for JDC and Monk here. There's a noise we didn't want to hear. JDC's upset about it. He's trying to confide in Monk. Oh! So I'm sure they're talking behind the scenes. If they were on voice chat right now, they're probably saying, we need to kill this guy. Because he is very close to our king. Okay, so if Monk ends up getting a snipe, which would be so unlikely, I will lose my mind. I will not be able to contain myself. He only has 2 barracks and 2 archery ranges. Fat chance, right? But still, that'd be awesome. Okay, does... You know what? If I'm Sean, I appeal to the other 2 and say send me resources. Because Sean has nothing to defend. Well, Palisade walls versus siege rams. This is such a mess. Oh man. Look at this base. He's just trying to jam up any units that walk through. Oh, Monk has been defeated. I'm pretty sure JDC just killed him. He puts an 11 in the chat. I'm pretty sure JDC just ungarrisoned the king on purpose. Let's see. Well, hold on a second. I don't know where his king is. I don't know what happened, but I think JDC had a hand in that. Not that it mattered at this point. Seriously, have no clue where JDC has his king. It's not in the castle. It's not in the TC. Did it go into a transport? I don't have a control group, so... Hold on, I can do idle military. Is it moving? Oh, he's dead! I'm sorry. I was confused because JDC was in the chat. I didn't look at the bottom. It's alright. We have it all under control. I thought that looked like a king, but then I was like, well, hold on a second. JDC didn't die. He was talking in the chat. Alright, it's alright, chat. We got it. We got it. There's a little bit of a delay. We got it. It's all under control. So, Spooky Sean is gonna try and hold here. Spooky Sean says, you cannot see what I see. I would resign now if I were you. Lol. He says, sure, Kappa. Yeah, well, Super Lisco should still win, but, I mean, maybe, just maybe, Sean can hold on. I'm not going to get your hopes up, though, because this should be possible with the lack of resources for Spooky Sean. We did a suicide pact. Both took kings out and unallied at the same time. Oh, really? I missed that. The only thing Super Lisco needs is rams, and he's making it now with transports. 260 some years. This would be a good game regardless of the result. But yeah, here come the rams. You guys might not believe me right now, but once the siege rams get here, they will destroy everything. Every single thing here. Unless Sean has beastly villagers. Maybe if he had Spanish villagers. I love how he's using the longbows against the cannon galleons, though. Longbows are not going to contribute much against siege rams. Well, this is, there could be a new music video for Wonderwall. This is the Wonderwall from Spooky Sean. Today, there's gonna be a market block. No. The pain train is coming, and I don't think it's gonna be able to be derailed. I feel for Spooky Sean. I feel for Canadian Ninja and JDC. They started in probably the worst position possible. They fought their hearts out, but yeah, it's not looking good. So again, we have one siege ram. It is made all the way to 3 castles. The longbows are just gonna block here. Bring villagers, Sean. One at a time, man. One at a time. Yeah, he's got one. There we go. He has 2 more to get. More on the way, unfortunately. Don't even repair. Just kill all of the rams. If Wonders had 150 years on him, I think he would have won. But 237 left now. Not looking very good for him. Oops. Okay, he's gonna use the villagers. This is what he needs to do. And you know what? HC pathing is helping out a lot. The rams can't get by. There we go. Alright, some rams made it past, but he's already kind of killed some. This is gonna be an ugly finish to this game. Sean, I believe in you, man. I really don't. But I'm gonna say I have belief in you. That way it gives you a little bit more confidence in yourself. And now with the hussars here, they will kill the rams. Or, sorry, they can't kill their own rams. Kill the villagers. Still quite a distance, but still a long period of time as well. Alright, chat is cheering for who they want to win. This villager's gonna kill a ram. Credit to her. But still a lot of full HP rams remaining. Does Sean have anything? I mean, his king's here too. So, if this were to go down to 1 or 2 years and the king would be closer, the king would die. Not that that's going to happen, but that would be a funny scenario to see at some point. He can't produce anything. Can't produce a villager. He could sell some of his wood, but what's he going to get? Gold to do what? I think the one thing I would have tried to do if I was Sean is make a siege workshop and have mangonels back here. The mangonels could maybe kill the rams a little bit. JDC, if you're heading off to work, thank you for playing, man. It was a great game. Actually, what time is it? Okay. Yeah, this is a pretty long game here. We'll probably do Capture the Relic next, because I gotta work today as well. Use your bills. Sean, you're wasting precious time. Use your bills. There's no hussars here. Oh, jeez. Yeah, just casually building 2 castles here at Super Lisco. There we go. 198 years. I believe. The market wall is real. So, normally if this is a 1v1 or something, Super Lisco would be praying that his internet wouldn't drop. And Sean would be praying the opposite. I remember I was watching Spring last week, and they were getting wrecked. And it was GG, and he had a decent army, so he wanted to continue playing. And he says, well, now I just have to continue playing and hope that their crappy internets drop for them. Oh, man. Oh, we got some elite Shota warriors now. And these villagers are not going to last. They're going to be 2-shotted. Oh, but can they kill the rams on 10 HP? Nope.
Ready.
I mean, if you're in Sean's position, you have to go for it. You have to try. You can't just resign now. It's at 181 years. Kill the weak ram. Kill the weak ram. He's going for it. He's gonna get it. I think. Yes! Worth it. Oh, there's another one. Get it. Get it. Get it. No! Yes! Buzzer beater. Alright, so the Treb is going to be able to sit right here and kill the Wonder, and then it'll be over. It was a good effort from Sean. Oh! Oh no! I think he's forgotten about his king. Not that it matters. GG. Oh, is he trying to build a little home for his king? Yeah, nice try on the quick wall there. The king is gonna die. He just trapped his own leader. And that's the end of it. No! I didn't go to the winning player's point of view. Thanks, HD. I want to get all those fancy achievements from not even playing games. Great game from Super Lisco. He had the right strategy. Kill as many players as possible on the mainland. Build docks on both sides. Get great water control. He stopped one opponent's trade. Well, both Canadian Ninja and Spooky Sean's trade. And he killed Canadian Ninja. He ended up killing Monk and killing JDC. And then killing Sean as well. So Super Lisco was all over this game, and it was a very impressive play. He has improved a lot. Ever since he started joining community games, he has improved a lot. So fair play, Super Lisco. Of course it was rough. It was a rough map for some players. That's expected. But you know what? The chat voted for it, so you can blame the chat and not the streamer. Ha Alright, there's the achievement. You can see the units killed. Sky high for Super Lisco. Spooky Sean did a pretty good job. Most of that was on Navy. I think if Sean had a different civ, maybe he could have lasted a little bit more. But Britons cannot push on land at all. Especially against siege rams and, you know, there's Goths and Mongols. It's just not good. However, Sean, did you choose Britons? You'll have to say something in the chat so YouTubers can see it. Here's the eco stats. No surprise. Super Lisco leading there. Technology stats. Well, look at the difference in researches. Keep in mind, Super Lisco went for all the Arbalest upgrades. He then went for all infantry upgrades with the Elite Hotels. He went for all the water upgrades. All the siege upgrades. That's a lot of upgrades. That takes a lot of resources as well. There's still trade for JDC at that market. Oh, hold on. Trade profit. 101 for JDC. Triple digits, boys. Triple digits. Yeah, he did it. He did it. Look at that. Woof. Super Lisco. I mean, everybody else has these little zigzags. They're stagnant at some point. Oh, I have never seen the Wonder here or looked for it. That's cool. But Super Lisco just destroying on the timeline. Well, yeah, Super Lisco did not kill those two, but he essentially did. Of course, it was suicide or friendicide, but Super Lisco was the reason they died.
Forward to a little afternoon delight, rubbing sticks and stones together, making sparks ignite, and the thought of loving you is getting so exciting. Sky rockets in flight. Afternoon delight.
You guys have it, I think.
Afternoon delight.
I don't know, Ron.
Keep up the great content, T90 Woo.
Soaring Ostrich, you are